What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be tracking my E92 M3 for the very first time. It's my first time out on track. We're at the Ridge Motorsports Park in Shelton, Washington. I wanted to make a video to show you guys what it's like to track a bone stock E92 M3. Aside from a bunch of stickers, this car is literally bone stock. I haven't done any performance mods yet. It is a competition package. So the front suspension's a little bit lower by I think like half an inch. It's literally got bone stock suspension, stock brakes, actually has Motul engine oil in it, and just normal BMW brake fluid. Only modifications are a front lip and 15 millimeter spacers in the front and 12 millimeter spacers in the rear. So we'll see how the car handles after the first session, see how the brakes do, and see how the tires do. The main thing that I'm concerned about is the front tires. Let's see if you can see it. So I'm just running some Continental Extreme Contact DWS 06 tires. These are my daily, this car is my daily driver. So these are my daily, all season tires. My main concern and what I really want to see is how the tires wear, because there's not much negative camber on this car. So I'm thinking that through the turns, there's a good chance that I'm going to eat up the outer portion of these tires on the fronts. But yeah, I really wanted to get a feel for this car, bone stock on the track, and just see how it does, see how it handles, see how the brakes do, and see how the tires do. And in the future, if I get into it, I'll definitely be upgrading suspension, doing some coilovers, maybe some Apex wheels, dedicated track tires, and all of that. So I'm getting ready for my first session here. Just taking everything out of the car. So if it's your first time tracking, you are gonna need tow points. Luckily, I was able to get the front tow point on Amazon, same day delivery. They will not let me out on track without this in case something happens to the car and they need to tow me. Did a little quick design for some numbers on the door. Looks pretty good. Just emptied out the car. No floor mat to shift around when I'm driving, and then obviously nothing else inside the car except my helmet and gloves there. We got 6 sessions today. Hopefully the car holds up well. We'll see what it does. All right, so first session's done. That was the most fun I've ever had in a car. That was the best. This car held up so good. You guys probably can't hear me that well. The car held up so well. I feel like it handled amazing. Looking at the tires, I don't even see any really crazy wear on them. This is how they look. Obviously, I wasn't going very hard. It's my first time. I don't really know what I'm doing, but that was super fun. Here's the other side. One thing I didn't actually check before going out was my tire pressure. Turns out it was a little bit high. I was at 40 PSI after coming off of the track, and I should have been closer to 32. So after we lowered it down, it definitely felt better. It was getting a little sketchy there, but overall, pretty impressed with how it handled. And we'll see what it does after coilovers. Alright, so I just got back from the track, and this is what my tires are looking like. These are Continental Extreme Contact DWS 06s in the factory size. So they definitely took some damage, got some wear, but definitely not too bad for what I just put it through, and I think definitely still streetable. These will just become my winter tires. And this is what the front looks like. Same thing, just a little bit chewed up on the outer edges, but still pretty good. I was worried that these would just get destroyed and shredded up from tracking, since I don't have much negative camber, and I think they held up pretty well. So if you have an E92 M3 and you're like me and you're wondering if you have to do anything, any kind of mods before you track the car, do you need track pads? Do you need stainless steel brake lines, super sticky track tires? All of those things will help. Coilovers, all of those things will help, but absolutely not needed. If you're a beginner, if you've never gone out before, my advice is just go out. Just go out and feel out the car, see what it does, and you're gonna appreciate those modifications much more when you decide to finally do those modifications, and you'll actually have a baseline of this car and how it performs stock. So now that I've done this, I feel way more confident making a specific purchase for coilovers. I feel like I have a better idea of what I need, and I think I'll spend my money much more wisely in modifying this car and preparing it for the track. So that's all I got for you. Get out there, try it out, have fun. That's the most important thing. I didn't push the car super hard. I was just trying to learn the lines, just trying to learn the track, and overall it was a blast. So yeah, that's my advice. Just get out there and give it a try, see what the car is capable of, and don't overthink it too much. Also, get track insurance if you are not rich and don't have a bunch of money to spend in case something does happen to the car, because after all, it's a track. Accidents happen. There were several cars that went off track. I almost went off track a couple of times, and I think my front lip probably would have taken damage. My bumper would have taken damage. Nobody totaled their car today, but it definitely can happen, and sometimes it's not your fault. So I think for a car this expensive, I would definitely recommend track insurance. It was $193 for one day for me, which is a lot of money, yes. But if something happened, I think I'd be very, very happy that I spent $193 to have full coverage on it. And I went through Haggerty Insurance, and I literally set it up last night at like 10 p.m. and I had a 7 a.m. track day. So they made that process super easy. Yeah, if you like this video and you want to see more content like this, like, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.